Welcome back to the Dynasty Football Key. We've got some updates that I wanted to jump back in on from the NFL free agency. So, with the Josh Jacobs to the Green Bay Packers, they ended up letting go of Aaron Jones. And that was just reported. So, it'll be a 4-year deal for Josh Jacobs. So, he's going to be the bell cow workhorse running back there. And that's a huge stock up for Josh Jacobs. I would absolutely think he's worth an early first. An early second round pick, late first, since it's going to be tough for us to get running backs in that range. And we also had some updates. We got a couple more RB1s now, potentially, depending on how the draft affects things. But you got Devin Singletary going into New York, taking over for Saquon Barkley. Gus Edwards taking over for that Austin Eckler role for the Chargers in LA. And also recently was announced Gardner Minshew is going to be the new starting quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders. He's on a 2-year deal. Really good for him. He was a Pro Bowler this year, had a good season taking over for Anthony Richardson. So excited for him. And with Gus Edwards and really I can throw in Devin Singletary too. For now, they're starters. They're going to be starters. We need to see what happens in the draft. But even if they draft a running back in this class, you got to think that these running backs are going to go into it as the starters. So we could check in on Josh Jacobs' ADP, where he's going. RB20, can see him go up. I still like Rachaad White ahead of him, but they've got Marshawn Lloyd at RB17. Jonathan Brooks, a lot of these rookies, so it's really pick your poison there. But I would definitely lean with the Packers running back. Tajay Spears obviously going to fall now that Tony Pollard's there, so Josh Jacobs could easily be RB12. One of the top 12 running backs for sure. And then let's check Gus Edwards. Gus Bus, so RB59. He's had multiple productive seasons. I could see him moving up at least ahead of Dameon Pierce here at RB57, and definitely ahead of AJ Dillon and J.K. Dobbins. He would move up pretty high. I'd say Gus, who he just took over for J.K. Dobbins, so that's why he was ranked so low. But now you got to probably move him into the Nick Chubb range. Nick Chubb coming off the injury. Aaron Jones hasn't found a landing spot, but I'd still have Aaron Jones probably ahead of Gus Edwards pretty easily. In this RB36 range is where Gus Edwards would go. So that's about 18 spots up higher than where he's at now. Going from RB59 all the way up to RB36. So 20 plus spots there. And let's see, Devin Singletary, who had a really good season for the Houston Texans. Let's see where he's at. Okay, so RB51, and I think I would put him in that same range. I don't even have to think about it again this time. In this late RB36 range, you can pick your poison on a rookie or Gus Edwards. I would still want to lean with the rookie after I see the landing spots. There's going to be at least a couple of these rookies will like over Gus Edwards, but the landing spot with the Chargers, good quarterback. They've got some receivers, but they absolutely have been wanting a goal line type back. And Eckler is, good pass catching running back, but they've always been wanting that goal line back, and they've got that in Gus Edwards. And for Gardner Minshew, can't forget about Gardner here. Let's see. QB 41 right there behind Trey Lance. So that's clearly a mistake because, and I just want to hit the super flex button just so they'll be higher up. But he's still going to be RB41 on these rankings. So Gardner Minshew, RB41, put him up here. And I think now we would have to get him up to at least one of the top 24 quarterbacks, maybe top 30 quarterbacks. Geno Smith, Gardner Minshew is probably, I think he was scoring similar to Derek Carr last year. So this QB 30, 32 range, that's probably where Gardner Minshew would go now. You've got a rookie quarterback in Bo Nix going there, taking that spot. So again, you probably would want to lean with the Ricky upside because this is just a 2-year deal. However, Minshew's gotten multiple chances with different teams, and he's looked good in most spots. It's just, I think NFL wise, some teams think that he's a little bit limited when it comes to deep playoff run, but for fantasy, that's a fine QB3 to have. He definitely was serviceable for us this past season. So that'll do it. Gus Edwards, Devin Singletary, Gardner Minshew, and that update on Aaron Jones getting released by the Packers. Big news, lots of big news today. I'll jump back in either later today or tomorrow if we get some more updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.